Hi everyone, my name's Sharon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm doing a best purchases made in 2020. I've gathered a whole bunch of items here from body care, skincare, household items, clothing, and other miscellaneous items that I cannot wait to share with you all. It's going to be a long video, so grab a snack and possibly a notepad. Before I begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram. It is very much appreciated and I am so grateful that you're viewing this. Now let's get right into it. Alright, so the first category I'm going to go through will be kind of like body care, skincare, beauty products. So the first item I have is this Nécessaire body exfoliator. Now I picked this up at the Sephora sale last year and I didn't really know much about Nécessaire, but I've been using this for the past few months now and I absolutely love this stuff. It's basically just an exfoliator for your body, and because of the winter season my skin gets super dry and I actually have a whole bunch of dry patches all over my body. So this is really good for getting rid of the dead skin and just making my skin very smooth before I apply lotion after. And I got it in the scent Eucalyptus, but I know that they do have another scent called Sandalwood, and I'm very interested to try that, but it was unfortunately sold out when I made the purchase. So I think I'm definitely repurchasing this, but I'm going to try maybe the Sandalwood scent next. So the next product I have is a body lotion, and I like to use this after I've used the body exfoliator. And you've probably heard about this being raved by a lot of people, and it is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream by Sol de Janeiro. And I actually finished my entire tub in like 2 months, and I'm going to repurchase another one, but right now I'm just using like the mini birthday size that they give you last year. So it's basically a fast absorbing body cream and it smells amazing, kind of like a vanilla coconut, and it's just so rich and actually like moisturizes my skin. So I use a whole bunch of body lotions and a lot of the time they just kind of sit on top of my skin, but this stuff is so thick and it just smells amazing. So I'm just gonna apply some now, but I absolutely love this. I drench myself in this after I get out of the shower, and I will be repurchasing this over and over again. The next two products I have are foot care, and if you're like me and you suffer from extremely dry feet and calloused heels, you will really appreciate these two products. So they're both from Lush, and the first one I have is the Volcano Foot Mask, and this is a kaolin, clay, and papaya mask to soften and deodorize your feet. It's a really thick mask, so what I do is I apply this all over my heels and then I saran wrap my feet to keep the product from drying out, and that way I can like move around. And then I just let it sit for about 45 minutes. The product says that it's supposed to stay on for 10 minutes, but I find that that's too little, so going a bit over is totally fine. Just pop on a television show and have this mask on and it's perfect. After I've had that mask on for about 45 minutes, I jump in the shower and then I use the Pumice soap, also from Lush, and it has like a very nice citrusy scent. So I wash off the mask and then I just run this Pumice soap all over my heels, all over my feet, and it just does wonders. It really gets rid of like your dead skin cells and makes your heel just looking a lot better. Using this with the mask has done wonders for my calloused heels. I mean, there's nothing less sexy than calloused heels. So the next product I have is hair care, and this is the Gisou Honey Infused Hair Oil. I absolutely love this hair oil. It smells so divine and it just looks so luxurious in the packaging. I mean, honestly, just looking at it just is so pretty, but it also does the job. So I've used a whole bunch of hair oils and a lot of the times it just kind of like sits there and it doesn't really feel like it moisturizes. I find that this stuff really does work. Little goes a long way. I've definitely used way too much, and then it just makes your hair look really greasy and almost like wet. So be very conservative when you use this hair oil. And I just kind of apply it through my ends like that when it's damp. You can also use it when your hair is dry, but I usually only use hair oil when I get out of the shower and I wash my hair. So I think it does a great job. It, like I said, it just smells so good. It's kind of like a really light fragranted scent, but I just love the way that this makes my hair look and feel and smell. It looks like that. I highly recommend checking out the Gisou products. They also have like hair perfume and hair masks, which I'm really interested in trying. But for this being the first product I'm trying with the brand, I'm very happy with it. So the next item I have is a tanning product, and this is from TAN-LUXE, and these are face self-tan drops. And I've used this quite a few times now, and I really like this stuff. I'm not huge on face self-tanners. I've actually never really used stuff to tan my face, usually only my body, but because I haven't been away in a long time and I've been the palest ever, I just really wanted to try something that was highly raved about to tan your face. So this TAN-LUXE product is great because you actually mix it in with other products. So I like to use this mixed in with my serum or my moisturizer, and I find that because you do mix it in, it's very adjustable. So you can use 1 drop for like a very light tan and then up to like 3. So I would personally, 3 drops is enough for me. I basically get like a really nice golden glow the next morning, and this stuff doesn't really smell too bad. A lot of the times self-tanners have like a really strong scent, but because like I'm using very minimal with my skincare already, it doesn't really bug me. Plus, it doesn't break me out, which is a bonus, and I love the way that it makes my skin glow. Alright, so next up I have kind of another like body skincare. This is also from Lush, and this is their Lemony Flutter Cuticle Butter. Now, I don't get manicures or pedicures ever. I rarely do. I always do my own nails. And when I do go to like a mani-pedi place, it's usually only if I'm going on vacation. So I always am looking for good products at home to give myself a manicure. One thing that I cannot stress enough is to trim your cuticles. And I have friends that have made fun of me before that I always like push back and trim my cuticles, but it makes a huge difference in nail care. I was originally using like an OPI product, however, it just didn't really work as well, and then I found this Lush stuff. So it's a very thick butter. It looks like that. All you do is you just rub it and then you apply it over your cuticles. So especially now, I am washing my hands so much, hand sanitizing, and honestly my fingertips just everywhere is cracking and really dry. So this cuticle butter is so thick and smoothing that it kind of just works wonders, and I like to use this at nighttime. A lot of the times hand creams just don't do enough for me, so having something thick and creamy does the job. So the next items I have are perfumes, and the first perfume I have is by Maison Margiela, and it is the Beach Walk scent. And I love this scent. It's a very, it's more like a summer scent, but it smells like you're actually on a beach. It just kind of has like that sunscreen smell, which I know a lot of people do not like, but I personally really like the sunscreen smell. But it's kind of like mixed in with, obviously like it smells better than sunscreen, but it does have like a big sunscreen scent. I don't know the notes. I will link this product down below, but if you're into that like beachy summer scent, then this stuff I think you will really like. So I got it in a travel size or like a mini size, just because for scents I'm very picky and I always kind of want to try them out before I purchase like a full size. But this is really good and I will definitely be repurchasing this one. So the next perfume I have is by Jo Malone, and it is in the scent Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Wood Sage and Sea Salt is a staple in Jo Malone and I absolutely love the scent. It's very earthy and woodsy and just smells very unique. It smells like different, but it's also their signature scent, so as soon as I smell it, I know that it's Jo Malone. I've used this in the samples before and that's how I knew that I love the scent, and then I purchased the actual full size and I love this. Definitely, like I said, it's more on the unique side, but it pairs really well with other Jo Malone scents. One thing that they're known for is to mix and match scents, so this is a really good base, and then you can also pair it with like another Jo Malone scent and it just smells divine. I'm a huge fan of all the Jo Malone scents, but if you are looking for like a staple and something that you can wear all year round and just a really good base, I highly recommend the Wood Sage and Sea Salt. The next category I have is more like home products, and these are items that I've used so much last year and absolutely adore and will be repurchasing for sure. So the first item I have is a essential oil, and this is from Saje. It is their Eucalyptus scent. Now, I know it's surprising, I've never purchased eucalyptus before. I've always used peppermint and lavender to diffuse in my diffuser. But eucalyptus is like that signature spa scent, so I highly recommend this if you really love that, you know, that steam room sauna, not sauna, but steam room and spa scent that is always there. This is just 100% eucalyptus, and I absolutely love this. It smells so good. And I use this before bed, so I always diffuse like 5 drops into my diffuser and it just smells so good. One thing about me is I actually always have a congested nose. I don't know, I'm not sick, I just have like allergies, and a lot of the times even when I take allergy meds, I just still always have congestion. And I get like sinus pressure just kind of around my eyebrows, my temples, and just around basically like my face. So this stuff really helps get rid of that congestion just because it's so minty and refreshing, and I'm breathing it in when I go to bed. So I highly recommend a eucalyptus oil. It doesn't have to be sage, but I love sage products in general. Alright, so another essential oil that I love is a lavender oil. This one I purchased from a store in Vancouver called the Soap Dispensary, and you can get lavender oil anywhere. I just recently picked this one up, and it is the Lavender France essential oil. It's basically like a French vanilla, or not French vanilla, French lavender. So it smells obviously just like lavender. And I actually like to use this and make my own pillow spray. So I've seen companies make kind of like a lavender pillow spray. Lavender is great for when you're going to bed just because it's very calming. Same as chamomile. If you like either want something that is for sleeping related, chamomile and lavender are really good. So I actually make my own pillow spray. So I take like, I bought this also from the Soap Dispensary, but it's basically just like a container. You can get probably one of these anywhere. It's just a little spritzer. So what I do is I put in just like a centimeter of alcohol. So I use rubbing alcohol, and then I mix in like 20 drops of lavender oil, and then I shake it up, and then I fill up the rest with just cold water. And then it just makes for a really good lavender spray. So just spritz it. And it's really refreshing. If you are into lavender, it's just smells really like calming, and you can use this even like for the bathroom as a freshener, but I really like to use this and spray it over like my bed sheets and just like my pillows. This is really good if you want to like travel with something and just make your own lavender spray. So the next product I have is for the bathroom, and it is essentially an essential oil. So it is called the Post-Poo drops, and it's by Aesop. It's for the toilet, as you can guess, but it's basically an oil that you drop into the toilet after you've done your business, and it just smells good. So it has tangerine peel and mandarin peel in it, and I just love the packaging as well. It looks really nice just sitting there either on your counter or on top of your toilet. I love this stuff. I think this makes for a really good housewarming present as well. Plus we use it a lot, and yeah, I mean, you can use poopery, or you can get something just a little fancier, just prettier, and yeah, like it's kind of funny, you know? It says, in instances where vigorous activity has occurred in the bathroom, dilute several drops of this carefully crafted product in the toilet bowl after flushing for the benefit of all subsequent visitors. This is just one of those gifts that you can give someone or just for yourself, and it's funny, it looks nice, and it does a job. So the next product I have is for clothing and blankets and just kind of items that you may be storing away. So it is by the Laundress, and it is the Wool and Cashmere Spray. It's in the scent Cedar, and basically cedar is good to keep moths away. So I first heard of this product by another like blogger, and they really recommended spraying your sweaters if you're going to be putting them into storage for the summer. And I never thought of that, but actually it's a really good idea because I personally leave like kind of my sweaters just sitting there, and it always kind of has this like scent after when it hasn't been touched for a long time, or I personally never seen like holes in my sweaters, but this product is supposed to be really good for that. Also, it's a good freshener and deodorizer. So a lot of the times for wool products, you can only dry clean, obviously, and I cannot be bothered to dry clean all my items after every time I wear them. So I actually really wanted an alternative from dry cleaning. So this, you basically just spray it, it freshens up your wool, cashmere if you have that. I don't have cashmere, but yeah, it's really good. It freshens sweaters, suits, coats, hats, blankets between washes. Works great for closets, drawers, long-term storage, and ideal for items labeled dry clean. A bottle like this really goes a long way. You just spritz, 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 and it just leaves a nice scent on your clothes. Let's go on to my jewelry. So 2020, I made more jewelry purchases just because I don't know, I had a lot of time on my hands to online shop, and I basically went down a rabbit hole into switching out my jewelry. So the first item I'm going to talk about will be from Mejuri, and they are these croissant earrings. So they look like this. They're super cute, basically looks like a croissant, and they are made in gold vermeil. So you still need to take them off when in contact with water, but they just look so cute, and they kind of make that statement piece, and I just love these earrings. They're a bestseller, and I find that their quality is really good. So these are the croissant earrings from Mejuri. The earrings that I'm wearing right now, they are also from Mejuri, and they are basically these mini gold hoops. So these ones are 14 karat gold, I believe. So you can wear these in the shower, and when you work out, and just you don't have to worry about them tarnishing, which is something that I was looking for. I wanted like a staple that I could just leave in my earlobe and not have to worry every time I shower to take them off. So I highly recommend these if you're looking for a good staple. And gold, I love gold, so most of my jewelry are gold, and so that's why I went with this one. But I think they're so cute. I really recommend these earrings if you're looking for a pair of hoops. Next up is also from Mejuri, and it is their 14 karat gold ring. So it just looks like this. It has kind of like a texture to it, not texture, but like a design to it. It's not just a solid gold band, but it does have kind of like a braiding to it. So I love this for stacking or just for like a minimal piece. I wear this every day. Again, I don't have to worry when I wash my hands. I don't have to take it off, because honestly I've left rings in bathrooms because I take them off when I wash my hands and then I walk out and then they're gone. So yeah, like investing in good quality pieces for your earrings, for your rings, highly recommend, and just so that you don't have to worry about taking them off, and I can just leave this on and I don't have to worry about tarnishing. So the next jewelry piece I have is from Melanie Auld, and this is part of their horoscope collection. So I have got mine in Cancer, and this is made in gold vermeil. So again, for gold vermeil, you don't want it to go into contact with water. I just absolutely love this. You've seen me wear it in my other videos, and I think it just looks really nice, really delicate, and just adds that like extra thing to your outfit. I also like to wear it without the charm and just as a necklace. So it sits really nice. You just want to wear it by itself. So I highly recommend something dainty. I love the gold look again, and I just cannot recommend enough. I think this is my first Melanie Auld purchase, so I am very happy with this necklace. So the next few items I'm going to show you are going to be more miscellaneous items. Now, I love lighting candles, and normally I just use a regular lighter or like a barbecue lighter. They don't look cute, but I mean, they do the job. So I thought of investing in a USB lighter. So what it is you basically just plug it into a USB and it charges. So I love this and I love the idea of it. You basically just turn it on. So it looks like that, and then you, let's see, look at that, look how cool that is. Show you again. So yeah, you light up your candle with that little flame and you charge it, and it's great because you don't have to keep repurchasing lighters, and all you need to do is just charge this. It's just something that I really like and I enjoy using, and just something different to light your candles. So the next item I have are face coverings, and I've tried a whole bunch of face coverings. The ones that I really like and I rave about are the Uniqlo ones, and I got this in a size medium and in the color black. And the reason why I love these ones is because of the material. It is their Aesop material, so it's super thin and very lightweight and doesn't make me feel like I'm like trapped and can't breathe. So they are machine washable, cool to the touch, smooth to the touch, and it says UV cut. So yeah, ooh, sorry. So they come in a 3-pack and they're really inexpensive. I think this was like $15. So I really recommend these face masks from them. They basically look like this. Okay, classic. And then this is how they look. This one I shrunk in the dryer, but I mean, it fits better on my face shape, but when you get the regular medium size, they are a bit bigger on the bottom, but once you dry it, it does shrink. So be careful. If you don't want them to shrink, just make sure you hang dry them. So the next item I have are house slippers, and I was never really one to wear house slippers just because I had carpet in my old home, but being here I don't have carpet and it's all hardwood floor. I do find that my feet get really cold and it's just nice to wear something soft and fuzzy. So these ones I purchased from Amazon. They look like this and they're so comfortable and they look really cute. I have really small feet, so I got this in like a 6 or 7. So they look like this. They're crisscross, gray, very, very soft. I wish you could feel it. And they have a pretty hard like sole, which I like because it does feel more structured, but it's not too structured where it's uncomfortable. And I just like having it open toe because I did have a pair that was closed toe and I think my feet were just kind of like sweating. So having it open toe just has better airflow. So yes, pair of comfy slippers, and since we're all at home, just invest in a pair and you will thank me later. So the next item I have is for the kitchen and it is a blender. And I was really into making smoothies last year, so I was looking for a really good blender and I found one that was highly raved about, and it is the Ninja blender. So it is a massive blender. It fits like 9 cups or something. Yeah, 9 cups, and it's really sturdy. The reason why I love this also is because it has like a spout that you can pour out your drink. So you just pour it, and it's just so easy to use and very convenient and easy to wash. So the motor itself, you just have the on and off button. You have 1, 2, 3 levels, and then you have the pulsing. So I find that this does a really good job at blending all my frozen fruit, and it just does a job. I really like it. It's good quality, and I really recommend a Ninja blender if you are looking for one. It's also not very expensive. There are obviously very expensive blenders out there on the market. This one I think was around like 100, 120 Canadian dollars, which is still expensive for a blender, but considering how well it is made and the quality, I am very happy with this purchase. So the next item I have is probably my most favorite item purchased in 2020, and you're gonna laugh because it is a vacuum cleaner. I purchased the Dyson Cyclone V10 motor head, and I absolutely love Dyson vacuums. I think they work really well, they're very powerful, and they're very quiet. Plus they are very compact, so they hide really well, especially in a small space like a condo. So if you do have a smaller space, I highly recommend a Dyson. Now for the heads, I find that they're very useful. I have these ones here, and this one really gets into the nooks and crannies. Plus it's really good to use this for the car. So I like to vacuum my car a lot, and it's just very useful. I don't really know much about the different types of Dyson vacuum cleaners, but I had a V7 and that one worked great. And then since moving to the condo, we purchased a V10, and I think it's just, you know, more powerful, stronger, better battery life, but basically any of the vacuums in their Dyson line I think are great. The next item I have in the electronics category is the Amazon Fire Stick. And it's basically a device that you plug in via HDMI to your TV, and you can stream Netflix, Disney+, Amazon Prime. So the Amazon Fire Stick is a great alternative to the Apple TV, which is also a device that you plug in and you can access all the different apps. But I find that the Fire Stick works just as well, plus it is a lot cheaper, which is the reason why we purchased this one instead of an Apple TV. You can also stream in 4K, which is something that we wanted, and I believe the Apple TV 4K is very expensive, so this one was probably around $60, so it's a big difference. So yeah, if you're looking for a device that helps you stream Netflix, Disney+, Amazon Prime, I highly recommend checking out the Amazon Fire Stick. So the next item I have is a ring light, and basically I purchased this because obviously making content, having lighting is very important, but even if you don't film and even if you just take photos day to day, or you need it for like a studio, I highly recommend the newer ring light. So I purchased this off of Amazon, and you can get several different sizes, but the one that I got, I believe, is the 14-inch. But it basically just looks like this. You plug it in and you put it on, there's a tripod that it comes with, and it just lights up the room. So it's great if you are into taking selfies, or you're just trying to amp up your photography skills, or if you just want something that can get you through filming. It's great to have. It's not very expensive, and I think it really does make a big difference in the quality of your content. So definitely check out the newer ring light if you are in the market for a ring light. So the next item I have is actually a book. And I haven't read books in a very, very long time. It wasn't until 2020 that I started to read more books and just, you know, taking time away from staring at a screen, just because I'm constantly looking at a computer screen when I'm at work, on my phone, and just sometimes I just want to chill and just read a book. So the book that I have that I highly recommend if you're looking into like a comedy book is the Ali Wong book. Now, I am a big fan of Ali Wong. I've watched her Netflix specials. I've seen her live in person, and I think she's super hilarious. Her jokes are very out there, and it comes across even in her book. So if you are a fan of Ali Wong, or if you just want something that is really lightweight, funny, and just something that is very different than what the world is going through right now, highly recommend checking out her book. So the book is titled Dare Girls, and it says it is intimate tales, untold secrets, and advice for living your best life. And it is so freaking hilarious. I have laughed out loud several times, and I really cannot recommend this book enough if you're looking for something very lighthearted. Alright, now on to shoes that I purchased. These are the Zara Boots, and I absolutely love these. They are knee-high, chunky boots, and they're very out there, and I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I showed these in my Zara haul last year, and I've worn them a whole bunch now and styled them different ways, and I've actually seen a lot of people rave about these. So I am very happy that I made this purchase. They are just a statement piece. They look great either with a dress or with leggings or with tights. If you're looking for something more affordable, Zara did a really great job at making their own version of the chunky boot. So the next items I have are clothing related, and these are clothes hangers. So I was looking for clothes hangers that was suede and non-slip, and I found one from Amazon and one from Costco. So I really like both of them. They're basically just hangers that are suede material so that your clothing do not slip off. That was one of my biggest pet peeves, was when shirts or tank tops would just slip off, but these do a really good job at just making sure that the clothes don't fall off and really securing it. I recommend checking out either Amazon or Costco. So on to my last category, which is the best clothing I purchased in 2020. And the first one I have to show you are my leather pants, which I absolutely am in love with, and honestly, my favorite clothing purchase of the year. So these ones are from Aritzia. They are the Wilfred Melina pant, and I got them in the cropped version. So I did a Zara, oh no, not Zara, I did an Aritzia haul, and I showed these bad boys, and I've styled them in several different of my videos, but I cannot get enough of these leather pants. I've owned leather leggings in the past, but leather pants just take it to another level. They're also a lot more versatile, and they honestly look great with anything. I wear them with like a white t-shirt tucked in, or with like a chunky knit, or like a very thick wool cardigan, and it just looks really good with everything. From boots to sneakers, I think that a pair of leather pants should be in every girl's wardrobe. So yes, definitely worth checking out a pair of the Melina crop pants. The very last item, which I am very happy that I purchased, is also from Aritzia, but it is the Babaton Slouch Coat. So it's basically this massive wool coat. It's made from camel hair and wool, and it is a ginormous wool coat. Now, I was looking for a slouchier, more oversized wool coat, and Aritzia killed it with their slouch coat. I have talked about this also in my previous videos, styled it a bunch of times, and I think that this just looks so good on top of basically anything from like casual wear to sweatsuits to more formal wear. Just a classic oversized wool coat really just ties in the whole look together. So I am obsessed with my slouch coat and I cannot wait to wear it more often in the future. So that is the end of my best purchases made in 2020 video. I really hope that I've showed you some items that you're very interested in purchasing or checking out. I will have everything linked down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this very long video. I don't know how long it is, but I just want to say I really appreciate your support, and I check every comment that comes in. So thank you so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!